I don't know about any other solopreneur out there, but for me, I think one of the worst things that I feel about myself is like all the broken promises.
Mm,
It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do this, and then we don't do that. Oh, I want to do this from this, and I want to do this from. I'm gonna set in my calendar. I'm gonna do this, and then life happens. Stuff shows up, and then you don't do it, and then you feel bad about it, and you feel like, oh God, I'm just pathetic. I'm a loser. I can't even do a simple to-do list or whatever. And I might sound like I'm exaggerating and things like that, but all of us have felt this at a certain level as we have tried to pursue success in our business.
hmm
You know, and it's like when I'm not able to, trust myself, believe in myself, it becomes very difficult for me to actually set a goal and believe that I'm actually going to achieve that goal.
hmm
And for me, that was always like, let's set a big giant goal because that'll motivate me. And I've done that, and sometimes that works, but most of the times it doesn't.
hmm
There's no point of setting a goal that you can't achieve.
Mm. Yeah,
So if you want to start out, set a goal that you can achieve.
yeah. And I think
You're not gonna. Good. Yeah.
that's why the framework is so key
Yeah.
to that, because it stops you going down a rabbit hole of something that's not important to you and your business. Because when
Yeah.
you use that framework as the backbone of your business, it dictates everything that you do. If
Mhm.
everything in your business is divided up into one of those 5 steps or the whole process itself, you've got no room to be like, oh, well, I'll just do this training on this thing that's it's not relevant to what I'm talking about,
Right.
because you're so busy being creative in the thing that you can do that you easily just it creates those boundaries and eliminates those distractions so much easier, because that framework is just keeping you focused on the journey ahead.
Yeah.
Because the people that you really care about helping are struggling to get the result that you know how to get. So when all you're talking about is how to get that result, and you're talking about it in loads of different ways, and you can dissect each of those steps into 50 different sub steps,